Aloha, and thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thanks so much for having me, Fadi.
We have a lot to go through, but first, we would like to get to know you a little bit better. Could you give us a little insight into your childhood?
Well, I grew up moving between Indonesia and Hawaii. My tutu, Wahine and Kane, both lived here, and my brother lived here with them for much of that time. And our mom worked for various organizations. Much of that time involved me being homeschooled by our mother, and so I would learn from her and from books during the day. Once my studies were finished, I would often accompany her into the field, into villages, and then summers would be spent in Hawaii with my family here.
What was it like growing up with the President of the United States?
I was actually just a kid who admired, but also was intent upon bothering my older brother, and spent time with a lot of his basketball buddies and his friends, being a nuisance, and did appreciate him as an elder brother. I think about the fact that he was quite young when he was given a lot of responsibility to look after me, and he's the one who taught me how to ride a bicycle, and he took me hiking and did spend time with me and gave me a sturdy sense of family.
During his term as the president, what has been your relationship like? Has it changed?
I think he's done his absolute best to ensure that our relationship remains strong, that we're in communication, that we have a healthy bond, and that we support one another. So we connect regularly via email, via phone, Scrabble chat, and we see one another, of course, during the holidays here in Hawaii.
When the two families get together during the holidays, what are some of your favorite things that you guys get to do when he is here?
We do talent shows. We have we do some bracketology, and we play games, and again we love word games, and we spend time at the ocean, and really kind of giving our children some of what we enjoyed as a child. It's not the complete experience of Hawaii, but it is, when together, something that's very nourishing and that helps him to feel a sense of normalcy and a sense of continuity between past and present, between his identity before the presidency and today.
You mentioned a talent show. Do you guys get to participate, or is it just for the kids?
No, everyone participates in the talent show, and we are variously talented, and some more than others.
It sounds amazing. It's amazing that you guys
fun.
find the time to share those experiences together. You're heavily involved into the Matsunaga Institute at a time where there's so much conflict around the world. Why is it important not only to talk about peace, but discuss it with college students?
We need to kind of build bridges between our campus and between the community and the world at large. To me, the University of Hawaii is so tremendously important. It's a place where I received 2 of my degrees. My mother received 3, my husband 1. We've both worked here. I've been teaching at the UH Lab School or the University of Hawaii. And so for me, this is really home in terms of employment. And Hawaii is my home, and it's a place where I want to raise my children. And I would like to see there be a lot of flow, a lot of communication and a lot of impact between the University of Hawaii and the community. I feel that there is nothing more privileged and more interesting and exciting than working with students and helping them to shape their agendas and their goals, and to have them bring their stories, their oral histories, their identities to bear in thinking about new ideas and in sort of creatively and innovatively crafting opportunities for the future.
Finally, do you have any words of wisdom for the students at the University of Hawaii?
I hope that the students of the University of Hawaii are working to connect and communicate with people from near and far, and helping to craft their own stories in such a way that is really inclusive and powerful and instructive.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
On behalf of Kaho'iho'olana, I'd like to thank you for your time.
Mahalo nui. Thanks
you.
so much.